to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. Long-haired Yeti's Cave, it's the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show's about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. Get real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. A beer is cold and it's time to go. Long-haired Yeti's Cave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win.
Big up, guys. How's it going? Hope everyone is well. I am the long-haired Yeti, and yes, it's the North London derby. Arsenal against Spurs. We've seen, the Leeds game's not actually, well, it has just finished now. 2-1 to Villa, I think, unless there was another goal. I was actually setting things up and sorting things out. But how is everyone? Everyone good? I'm loving every minute of this. I mean, what a lovely win yesterday, watching the reactions from the Liverpool fans as well. Of course, it's Liverpool that's bad, not Forest that was good enough, same as it was last time when we did it. But, hey, whatever. We'll take the 3 points. You can take the commiserations. It is what it is. And there's definitely something needs to be sorted out at Liverpool because it just did not look very good at all. Right, so Leeds stay in the bottom three then with the looks of it. And I think Villa did win it 2-1. I can't see the score on the actual screen at the minute. Yeah, Villa's gone up to fourth, so Villa won it 2-1. So Leeds are in big trouble at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the squad, the teams for today. Right, so big up Bargab, by the way. And let me just have a quick look. Big up Bargab, big up Carl. How you doing, matey? Hope you're well. And we'll just have a quick look at the team, at the lineup. And the lineup is where's it gone again? Right, for Arsenal today, it will be, if this picture actually ever loads, it'll be Raya, Timber, Saliba, Incapi, Calafiori, Rice, Zubamendi, Eze, Saka, Trossard, and Marino. On the bench is Arrizabalaga, Mosquito, White, Martinelli, Norgard, Madueke, Nwaneri, Lewis Skelly, and Dalman. So, interesting one there. Obviously, Gyökeres is out. Although Marino does tend to pick up some goals anyway, don't he? So, I mean, you can kind of understand that, really. What do you guys think about the lineup there? You got any thoughts on the lineup? For Spurs, you got Vicario, Danzo, Paulina, Richarlison, Udogie, Romero, Kudus, Spence, Odebert, Bentancur, and Van der Ven. And on the subs bench, you got Kinski, Xavi, Tel, Gray, Bergval, Johnson, Pedro Porro, Saw, and Kolo Muani. That's the teams for today, and we should be getting on with this game any second now. Well, I think we've got like about 17 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. Buzzing. What a result yesterday. What a result, and what a team performance as well. And Murillo, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love the stuff that Dice has said as well. You know, he's happy with, he don't mind wins where it's just a boring 1-0 and stuff like that, because it's the result that matters. And to me, that makes a lot of sense. to be honest. It's what all that is all that matters at the end of the day, and it's the result. So you have to look at it like that. Big up, Dal. How you doing, mate? Here we fucking go. Absolutely, and big up to Elliot as well. Yeah, he must still be buzzing after yesterday. Great result so far this weekend as a United fan. Sorry, lads, but hoping Spurs win today, of course. Absolutely. And is the pub open after the match? I don't know. We'll see how we go, mate. Jez might be on here. I don't know. I did invite him. I've sent him the link, so I don't know if he'll come on or not. We'll see afterwards. Basically, 0 attacking options for strikers off the bench. Yeah, what do you think of that? What do you think of that lineup? Anyway, I mean, and Incapi and Calafiori has been a left centre back, hasn't he, at times? So I don't know much about that in Cappy. I don't think I've seen him play yet. Marino, no, says Dal straight away. Spurs got the better options off the bench. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And hit a like, please, on your way in. But yeah, I'm absolutely ecstatic at yesterday. Big up to Danny. I'm sure he's like proper annoyed and everything. I watched like a few of the goal reactions and things like that. And they wasn't happy. They wasn't happy at all. Seem to have Anfield on lock at the minute. Haven't even seen the lineup yet. Must go check it out. I just read it out to you, mate, because I can't put the pictures up on the screen anymore because I'm not paying for the. Mind you, I don't know actually. Wait a minute. Well, there is a way I can do it actually. I just thought. Yeah, I'll show you, Carl. Hold up. Just give me a sec and I'll show you. Right, should be able to get this on the screen, hopefully. There you go. That should be on the screen now, is it? No, that didn't work, did it? Oh, it did. There you go. There's your lineup for the game, mate. Yeah, I just seen it, mate. All good. Yeah, no worries. I'll take that off then. So I mean, what you thinking to it apart from like the Marino thing? I mean, he does tend to pick up a few goals now, to be fair, So, Liverpool are the 11th in the league now. I think Slot needs booting, to be honest. Can't be spending 500 mil to be 11th. No, very true. Mate, they were so easy to play against yesterday. You just basically, like I said from the start, like I said yesterday and the day before, weather the storm and then see if you can pick something after that and then get on the counter and hopefully, make sure that you're clinical when you get your chances and things like that. And that's exactly what we did. We did it exactly the way that I said it. And yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I like this dice thing that's going on at the minute. Not bothered about. I do think there was some nice football played at times. Not all the time, but there was some nice football played. But the main work was done and that was stopping them. So, that's the main thing, isn't it? Both our teams have beaten them 3-0 away, mate. Yes, absolutely. 100%. And I just seen it, mate. All good. And cheers, mate. We can only see. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the thing is, it's like I said the other day, mate, it's in your hands. Not to quote somebody, but it is all in your hands, basically. That's it, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you've got the main part of it at the minute. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, haven't you? Big up, Yeti, mate. You okay, bro? I am, matey. I'm loving every minute of it at the minute. It's absolutely awesome watching all the celebrations and all that kind of stuff. It is big. It is huge, though, beating Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield. But we've got to keep it going. It's like Dice was saying. We're still in training tomorrow. He was saying that the players was like, oh, does that mean we get a day off tomorrow, boss? And he was like, no, not at all. You don't get a day off at all. We're still going to be back at it tomorrow. I love that work ethic. I love it. And the players seem to be going with it as well, and they seem to be getting involved in it as well. And I like that. I think that's good. Big up, Carl, mate. It's in our hands, but such a long, long ways away. Yeah, absolutely. Big game for Nkapi to start for his first game. Is this his first game, is it? Because I know I haven't seen him before. Afternoon, Adam. I do think City got stiffed yesterday, though. I think Foden should have had a penalty. Which one was that? I don't know, but I'd like somebody to explain to me where the handball is against Igor Jesus, because I still can't see it, and I've seen a few like stills and everything, and I can't see where it's his hand. To be honest, I can't see it. And if you watch the Aston Villa Leeds United game, I don't know how Martinez didn't get a yellow either, because when he went up to catch that ball, he puts his foot out, studs forward to the player and takes him out. So I don't know where. I mean, they scored. Leeds did. They got the goal, so they'd be happy with that, I suppose. But he does that. That is a bad way of going in. There's no reason why your foot should be stuck out like that. He sort of punted the ball past someone, and they caught his foot. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that was yesterday, mate. I can't remember that. You've seen all the Prem goals, yeah, mate? Yes, I did. I watched them all yesterday, and my pick, obviously, I love the Forest ones, Murillo and everything, but I think Pino's probably one of my favourite ones that I saw yesterday. Absolute cracking goal. But then, every goal for us is obviously a cracking goal as well. So, I mean, I'm happy with all of them as well. But the Pino goal was special. Anfield Agenda was saying one of your goals shouldn't have stood because your player was in the way of the keeper in an offside position. Yeah, I saw something about that one shouldn't stand or something like that, and we've been the better team and all this lot. I lose. How many times do I have to say it? It don't matter whether you keep possession or you're the better team. If the opposition goes right up the opposite side and they put the ball in the net when they've got the ball, no matter how often they've got it, they will win the game. So you can be the better team. You can have all the possession and everything like that. We'll score the goals. We'll take the win and we'll go away with the 3 points. You carry on talking about your possession and how great you was. Yeah, like I said yesterday, Pino's goal was pure class. Oh, it's brilliant. It's a fantastic shot. It's beautiful, to be honest. That goal is absolutely beautiful. But a lot of the set-up goals that we got as well, I thought was absolutely fantastic, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Liverpool. I just thought they was just very flat, very similar to Manchester City yesterday, to be honest. Just keeping the ball outside the box all the time. Take a chance. Have a run at somebody. Try and make something happen. That's what's missing nowadays. Don't forget the XG, mate. Yeah, exactly. Your goals was class, yeah, mate. Absolutely. 100%. It was well worked. The shot came in. Hutchinson again had an absolute great game coming in off the bench. Gets a shot against Alisson. Alisson can only parry it straight in front. Who's there? Morgan Gibbs White. And he's always going to be putting that away, isn't he? And everybody's always going to see it from their own team side. I mean, you can't knock that, really. Even the reactions from Wolfie was good as well, because I watched the reactions yesterday. So yeah, I mean, big up on that as well. Yeah, they all go on about we had better XG, we had better XG away at Newcastle last season, but lost 5-0 for fuck's sake. Yeah, it don't matter, does it? Don't matter if you lose. They're the only stats that matter. And I mean, the thing is, they say that that goal shouldn't have counted and all this, that, and the other, but none of them mentioned the Jesus thing because there was no way that was handball. I was waiting for him to actually say, oh no, that's handball, that is. But you didn't. That one weren't on there anyway because it weren't a goal. But I was waiting to actually see something like that. Well, they want him out, don't they? They want him out now. And to be honest, as Crystal Palace or as Bournemouth maybe, I'd be worried about that because you've got the two managers that I think are really sought after at the minute. So you don't really want that kind of situation, do you, at the end of the day? But got North London Derby, so this one should be interesting. Big up to Tony Neary. How you doing, matey? Afternoon, mate. I've just been watching some of the UFC, some really good fights, some good knockouts as well, to be fair. I haven't seen the one from last night though, so don't mention the one from last night. I'm on UFC 322, so I haven't seen the other one. The over-analysation of football ruins it for me. It was bad enough when it was pundits. Now you get 1,000 creators flooding your algorithm with their shit copium takes. Yeah, absolutely. And someone was saying on Twitter, XG can be used to predict games. I said, well, what about red cards, defensive mistakes, referee mistakes, or substitutions? Take that into account. Well, I mean, just opening your eyes and watching the game can show predict games as well, I think. You know, like we always used to. We didn't used to like have all this. I mean, you had these stats and stuff, but nobody took any notice of it because we use these things called eyes that we're all born with, and we actually sit and watch it and can look at it and call it for ourselves. Hope all is well, all of you. I'm absolutely sound, mate. Absolutely sound. To say I've offered Jez the link, but he's not replied yet, so. He may come on, he may not. I've given him the offer, so it's entirely up to him whether he does or he doesn't. But I'm not kind of looking forward to this one. And you've got to, like with them two teams losing, you've got to get in there and you've got to take it. You know, for me, you've got to take it. Like I say, it's in your hands at the minute. So if you can get this one, then you can get further away. If not, then it all comes a bit. Chelsea are starting to get on their game at the minute as well. If Aston Villa are now fourth, Man United can get up there or up thereabouts if they manage to beat Everton tomorrow, which I would imagine they will, but you never know. You know how footballers. Yeah, they replied to me when you played Newcastle and lost 5-0. The XG says you had the better chances. I said, mate, don't try it. I was there and we had one penalty miss, 0 chances after. Yeah. I just don't get what some of them go on about, to be honest, which is why I don't really bother watching them. It fucking annoys me when they try and tell you about the game. When I was here watching it, I said, I've got eyes, mate. I saw it. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of things you can see better. Like, you at the ground, there is certain things you will miss, but I mean, you've got them big screens everywhere, so you can kind of see it afterwards, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, look, yesterday was perfect. Absolutely perfect. 3-0. Beat 1-0 last time. Beat 3-0 this time. Arne Slot must have nightmares about this, to be quite honest with you. And like they were saying yesterday, you can't be losing 3-0 to Forest at home and all that kind of stuff. Well, you can, and you did. So, you know, for what you say about it makes no difference. You can, and you did. And he said Newcastle scored difficult chances, play that game again, and Palace draw it. I was like, who cares if they scored hard chances? They did, for fuck's sake. Yeah, exactly. It's all that matters, isn't it? It's all that matters. Some of them just talk absolute bollocks just for the sake of talking absolute bollocks, basically. Only important stat is the goals and the result at the end. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Who you got next, Jack? Because we need to take our form to the game against Malmo on Thursday. And then obviously we've got Brighton at home after that. So then we've got Wolves. So quite exciting. And if we can keep playing they're all buying in, obviously. You can see they're all buying in. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing where it takes us, to be honest. Right, so you've got, what is it? I did look. Oh, you've got Man United. You've got Man United next. and that's at Sellers Park as well. So that should be quite an interesting one as well. Man City's got Leeds United. No, that could be interesting. Tottenham, Fulham, West Ham, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Wolves. We've got Brighton, and then Arsenal have got Chelsea. So they've got two big games on the spin, really, Arsenal. And are they playing Champions League this week as well? I don't know. I'm not sure. Only important starters and goals, Manchester United. And before that, we've got Strasbourg FC in conference. They're one of the favourites. All right, that should be a decent game then. I just don't if we keep playing like we did yesterday, we've got to keep it going. That's the main point. It's not about one result. It's about keeping it going, Thierry Henry hasn't aged today. It's insane. He don't, does he? He looks he looks like he could still get on the pitch, mate. Doesn't he? It is crazy, actually, when you look at him. He actually does look like he could still get on the pitch. What a player he was. I saw some highlights of him yesterday. Absolute class player. But if we play like we did against AZ Alkmaar, who are one of the favourites too, we should win the competition. Yeah, I think you should be up there, absolutely. Mate, I swear he looks the exact same since 04. He does. An absolute phenom, yeah. 100% cracking player. Cracking player, mate. Absolute cracking player. I mean, have you seen this in Cappy guy? Because this is the first time I've actually seen him. I think the best thing you could hope for in this game, for me, is even if it's like a scrappy 1-0 win and you get no injuries, I think that be the best thing. As long as you win it, that's the main thing. And you don't want to give any of them any thoughts of, getting a draw or anything like that, and give them any thoughts of, hey, we might be able to catch him. If you win, you should get so far in front. What's the, where's the thingy? Where's the table gone? Yeah, I mean, if you win, you're on 29 points. 29 points for you if you win. If Spurs manage to win, then they'll be on 21 points. So they'll be up about it as well. But I think my mind is saying that you've got this, to be honest. Even Les Ferdinand don't look too old either. No. I've paid close attention since he's joined, of course. He has that Latin American bite. A shout out to Suarez to him, which I like so far at least. Yeah. Yeah, but where did he start playing? Carl? Where did he go to school? When he went to like Sunday school, like what time was he there and all that kind of stuff. And, what did he get for Christmas on his 5th birthday and things like that, because that's what most of them reckon they know and everything, isn't it? So do you know any of that information? If not, mate, you don't know ball. You don't know ball, mate. I think Spurs might have fucked themselves by playing 2 in midfield. Arsenal playing 3 in midfield. Should be an overload there. Yeah, absolutely. And NLD is one game where I'm always happy with a stinky 1-0 win. Yeah, absolutely. Because the nerves are in as well, aren't they? I mean, they are nervous games. I don't understand nowadays. A lot of fans don't actually look at them in that same way, to be honest, because these are big games. These are the games, well, as a neutral, these are the games that you want. These are the games you want to see. Because they normally have a bit of bite and a bit of something. I mean, you've got to come out of this with and get no injuries, basically. And what's up with Gyökeres, anyway? Do you know what's up with Gyökeres? Yeah, if you don't know what they had for breakfast in 2006, you don't know about football, bro. Absolutely, his favourite snack is almonds. You've done your work. You got like all the all the videos and everything of like what he's been doing and where he's been playing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's what you have to have, mate, nowadays. And if you ain't got that, if you ain't got that information, mate, you're just not a proper fan, are you? You're a pretender. You're a pretender to the throne. Oh, it does crack me up, man, when they start going on. Really does crack me up. Oh, mate, and in the know. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's just insane, isn't it? It is really insane. And my fan just keeps coming on its own. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, you know, if there is a ghost in this place, can you wash the pots? Because I ain't done that yet. You get that done. Got to earn your keep. Can't just stay here. What's going on here, man? What's going on here? But yeah, I've just been watching like UFC, catching up on a little bit of stuff. I was trying to find that primitive war what Ninguna was on about the other day, but I couldn't find it on my platforms yesterday. So yeah, he had scrambled eggs and burnt toast for breakfast in 2006. So I'm watching at the pub, so this could be trouble. Oh my days! All old age pensioners wear collars. Get out now. Go home. Go home. Burnt toast is just class, Jack. Absolutely. That's the only kind of toast I like. Well, it's not the only kind of toast I like. It's the only kind of toast I always get. I did some sausage rolls today, and I did them over the top. It was completely burnt. Completely burnt. Not sure, but hoping Arteta don't bottle this today. Have the opportunity to go up 6 points in the table. Need to take advantage. Absolutely, mate. 100%. Like I say, it's in your hands at the minute. Big up Tony, and yeah, mate, in the know, mate. My dad's mate's dog is an agent. Same that, Jack. Oh, you got to love them rumours as well, haven't you? Oh, my mate's dad's Uncle Bob's nephew's daughter has told me that such and such is coming to Forest. Oh, mate, it's just to love them. Or I've just seen such and such in McDonald's on Trent Bridge. That looks cool, that does. These streets are our own. That looks cool. I do like that. That looks really cool. Tony Adams. Most of them in there probably don't even know who they are. Hope so too, bro. I may have made a massive error in judgment watching this in public. Yeah, maybe. Big up to Jay Tapia as well. How you doing, mate? Hope you well. Big up, Carl, mate. Hope we both enjoy the game. And Tony and all, I wonder if Saka will get Weetabixed today. No spoilers in the chat, guys, if you don't mind. Like I say, I don't know if Jez is actually going to come in. I haven't heard from him. I know he's got situations, so we'll see if that happens or not. I'm home alone. Wife went out shopping just to let me curse in peace. And some 40-year-old kick wanker will be like, "Here, mate, who's the player on there?" Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's shocking. That'd be shocking, though, wouldn't it? Can you imagine actually being in the ground and having a picture of all like your proper heroes? Like if I was in the Forest ground and the picture went up a Cloughie and someone went, "Who's that?" Like, get out, go on, get out. Couldn't be doing with that. Could not be doing with that. Right, here we go. We're not kicking off yet, but we are getting ready to, just showing all the players and everything. Be happy to see this in Cappy, to see what he's got to offer, because it will be the first time I've actually seen him as well. There's Zubimendi and Rice in the middle. It's good midfield. Saka, Marino, and Trossard. I mean, Marino. I mean, there's every chance he can bag. To be fair, yeah, I'm home alone. I wouldn't be surprised if Eze scores because he was going to go Spurs before Arsenal came in. That's why I said that on Friday. I said I think Eze's going to have a really good game today. That's just my thoughts at the minute, that he's going to have a really good game. Romero needs to stay on the pitch. Van der Ven's going to be a danger because he's been a danger on the set pieces and things like that. So he's going to be a danger. Jed Spence can turn it on as well. Kudos, although he was out injured. Odegaard, don't know much about Odegaard. But Kudos can be decent as well. Richarlison up front, I mean, that's one of them, isn't it, really? That can even go right or wrong, really. There's a few here that could get sent off, though, I can see. I've done the same, Tony, only I have in-laws over. And can anyone confirm if Odegaard was on the TIFO? It's hard to see on the pub screen. On the what? TIFO? Oh, that picture. Well, I didn't see him. I don't know. I saw Tony Adams and the others, but I didn't see him. Big up, yeah. Here we go to the pointless North London derby. The real London derby is next week to me, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Big up, Michael. How you doing, matey? Yeah, bro, you've got your scarf upside down. What are you doing? See him there with the yellow scarf. He's got his scarf upside down. No, he just turned it over, I think. Now they're singing North London forever, man. If I ever love the mute button, it's now. Romero's liability for me always gets red. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah, he was Cole on the left side of it. Yeah, I thought his milky barking head was there. Old Jack. Right, we kicked off anyway, and it's with Arsenal at the moment. And that game stopped straight away. Time on my screen is 20 seconds. 20 seconds gone. Romero back to Vicario. Vicario smashes it up the left-hand side. That's headed away, though, by Zubamendi. And Spurs now trying to get down this left-hand side. And they can't get down this left-hand side. Back to Raya. Raya kicks the ball up in the air. That's going to get caught by Kudos. Kudos leaves it, though. Ends up with Odegaard, and he can only put it out for a throw-in. 0-0 Emirates. Arsenal Spurs. Rice kicks the ball up the field. That's headed back by Bentancur, headed from Rice. And Trossard now is trying to run through on it. Romero gets it, smashes it up the field. Kudos can't control that and puts it out for a throw-in to Arsenal. 1 minute and 20 gone. And yeah, it's mate, I done anything, same picture of Tony Adams. And a reminder, no spoilers, lads, yet what time you're on, so people know. 1 minute 35, mate. Sounds like we are dead on clock today for a change. Nice. I feel like hitting the mute button when I hear Gary Neville. Oh, yeah, tell me about it. Sell out, little rat. Yeah. Spurs on the attack here, but Saliba manages to clear that, gets it up the right-hand side. Timber goes flying on the floor. State of them Ashburton Army balloons. Well, true, Jack. Right, so I'll keep letting you know at the time, just in case it goes behind or whatever. Spurs throw in. Rice gets straight in there, and Arsenal get a break now with Trossard. Trossard's got a lot of attention on him, though. Gets it to Saka, though, on this right-hand side. Saka up against two players, gets to Eze in the middle. Eze drops it up. Oh, it's a save from Vicario, and it nearly goes in for a own goal from Dant, though, but it goes through, and it's going to be a set piece, going to be a corner. Nice little chip up there by Eze into the box. Wally comes in from Rice, and it comes off Vicario, and then it gets to Danzo. Danzo manages to... hit the ball by accident. It goes out corner to Arsenal. 2 minutes and 58 gone. Still 0-0. Corner incoming. Oh, that's headed away. I think that was Timber that headed that away there. That's gone out for a goal kick. I have John Champion and Graham Lasso here, and it's because we are angry white men Yeti. Absolutely, we are two angry mates, according to that balloon. Big save that. And Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, Cynthia Erivo, and Sam Smith all have the same agent. That's Showbiz. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's the man of the year, isn't it, Cynthia Erivo? I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I was more upset when Elise left than Eze. Elise yesterday scored twice and assisted 3 goals yesterday. Yeah, he's proving his worth, isn't he? Cracking player, Elise. And such a class player, Elise. Missed that bloke? Yeah, definitely. Proper good player. Right, it's Arsenal now with Timber. Timber, Eze's on this right-hand side. Timber has to go back, though, for Saliba. Saliba then into Rice. Rice then plays a ball down this right-hand side with Marino. Marino running down this right-hand side. He's got Saka in front of him. Plays it into the middle to Timber. Timber then gets it to Saka. Saka now has got pressure from Jed Spence. Played back to Zubamendi with Saliba. Over to Zubamendi. Zubamendi then gets it to Marino. Marino tries to get it down to Saka. It goes out for a throw into Arsenal. This right-hand side, that's thrown into Zubamendi. Zubamendi then looking through, plays it to Nkapi. Nkapi gives it to Calafiori on this left-hand side, back to Nkapi. Nkapi over to Saliba. Saliba down the right to Timber. Timber then puts the ball over the top, but nobody's going to get that. It's going all the way through to Vicario. 5 minutes and 15 gone. Still 0-0. And definitely Tony, I knew he would, though, from when I saw him play with us. And big up Yeti, mate. Hope you're doing good, mate. Good win for you guys. Absolutely United fan. How you doing, matey? Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, he's tearing it up in Germany, Jack. And that Sam Smith is a demon, as is that other creature, Cynthia, whatever. Yeah, absolutely. Big up, Carl. Hope you're doing well, mate. Best of luck for this game. It's mad to think we generally had one of the best wingers in the world at my club. Yeah, true. Big up, United fan, bro. Appreciate the well wishes. Nervous as I am. 50, 60 million release clause stings, though. Yeah, you don't want that, do you? You don't want that. That's the last thing you want, to be honest. Right. And Cappy's like trying to hug Richarlison there with the looks of it. Ball goes straight through to Vicario. Thrown out now to Jets, back to your doggy. And Spurs just keeping it at the back at the minute. Van der Ven smashes the ball down the pitch. And that should be Saliba. Saliba heads the ball away. Zubamendi then gets pushed. But it's a Spurs throw-in. 6 minutes and 38 gone. We could have quite easily got 70, 80 mil for him. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's the thing that annoyed me about the MJW thing, really. 60 million. Give me a break. I mean, when he's on, he's on. He's a good player. And he'll learn with Dice anyway. I think he'll come on a lot more with Dice, to be fair. There's the first challenge goes in by Van der Ven on Marino. And then Eze gets taken down by Richarlison. Here we go. We're having a bit of push around there with Timber and Richarlison. That's what we want. Come on. It's back to Saliba. Saliba plays it to Rice. Rice got it at the moment. Plays it back to Nkapi. Nkapi then, Timber's going to make a run down this right-hand side. Nkapi looks for him. Gets it too high, though, goes all the way to Udogie, but Saka may get this, but Udogie manages to get back to get it. Vicario kicks it out. That goes straight back to Arsenal. Timber's got it now on this right-hand side. Plays it through to Saka. Saka tries to play it back to Timber, can't, gets it back to Zubamendi. Zubamendi then runs forward, then plays it back to Saliba. It's into the right-hand side to Saka. He's got a little bit of space here, gets the cross in with his right foot, headed away by Spurs. Timber puts it back into the box, again headed away by Spurs. Odegaard then gets it, but can't get through the Arsenal wall. And Rice gets it across to Calafiori. Tackle comes in. Trossard's got it now, plays it back to Rice. And Rice just turns, gets it across to Nkapi. Down the left to Trossard. Trossard pulls back round, looking for a pass. Can't get it through the Tottenham legs, though. That ends up back with Rice. Rice now just running down the field. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba into the middle to Zubamendi. Zubamendi puts the ball over the top, looking for Timber in the box. That's headed away by Spurs again. Smashed up in the air by Danso. Trossard wins it. Marino tries to take the shot, and it bounds off Romero straight into the hands of Vicario. Where are we? Well, that just put up. Gabriel will be at up to 2 months. Yeah, that's going to be big as well, isn't it, really? For Eze. And the latest talk from us was that was going to give Wharton a new deal with a release clause in. I was like, fuck that off. We've still got 3 or 4 years left on his current deal. Yeah, you don't want to be putting them on there. United fan, no mate for Elise. Arsenal fans singing Tottenham Hotspur, you'll always be shit. Tottenham respond with champions of Europe. We know what we are. Yeah, that was always going to happen. And oh, my bad, bro. Elise's class. I agree. He's definitely a 70 to 100 million worth player. Yeah. Oh, you'll be getting champions of Europe. You'll never sing that soon as well. And yeah, by the way, you're very good at commentary. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. And United fan, definitely, mate. I always knew he would be missed, the bloke. I'm happy for him, though he didn't sulk or anything. Well, at least we look up for it today. And Tottenham weathering the initial storm really well so far. Yeah, that's a very well, good way of putting it. How much do you rate Mateta? What would you sell him for? That's to you, Jack. Right, 10 minutes and 20 gone. Still 0-0. Throw into Arsenal. Timber throws it into Zubamendi. Zubamendi gets it back to Nkapi. Nkapi hits a left-footed drive over the top looking for Trossard. Trossard manages to get past Danzo, but then Danzo gets back past him. It's the ball against Trossard. Marino's got it. Danzo's back in there again. Marino's down on the floor. And then Calafiori gets a press, and it's a throw in Spurs. Right. I mean, you started off well. You seem to have started off well, like Tony says. They are weathering the storm at the moment, though. Danzo with a throw. Throws it right up the field. Gets to Zubamendi. Trossard's got it now. Can't get past, though. And rolls on the floor. Tackle from Paulino. Trossard stays down. And he's lucky. That's not looking too good. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the replay of that. Right, he gets the ball, but then takes Trossard afterwards. Well, where are we? You've got to lock up Wharton up now. Make sure, or Chelsea don't convince him to move away. Yeah, definitely. I do rate Mateta, but his one-on-one finishing is pathetic. His header against Brentford was superb. I'd take 40 to 50 for Mateta. Right, lads, Spurs are laying in dirty tackles. I'm all for it. Now, to put someone back quick, you pussies. I think Spurs have put their tactics up at the minute, inviting a lot of pressure. Yeah, they might be doing what we did yesterday, weathering the storm for a bit and then trying to get something on the break. Trossard's still down. Getting him back up now, though. He's walking off the pitch. Got a bit of a hobble, though, going on. 12 minutes and 42 gone. Throw into Arsenal with Calafiori. Trossard's trying to run that off. Marino gets it, but that goes straight to Danzo. Danzo smashes it up the pitch, so that's gone out again for another throw into Arsenal. Trossard looks to be struggling a little bit with that. There's a bit of a hobble. He's getting it sorted, I think, though. And that's into the box. Danzo heads the ball away. Timber then gets a header off that. And Calafiori down the left-hand side with Marino. Tackle comes in by Paulino, wins it really well there. It's another throw into Arsenal on this left-hand side. Trossard back on the pitch now. It's running through. Still looks a little bit gingerly, though, to be honest. And it's going to be a long throw from Calafiori. No, it's gone for a short 1-2 Zubamendi. It's back to Calafiori. Should get the cross in here. Gets ran down though. Richarlison manages to head the ball. Kudos now trying to stop Calafiori. Gets the ball away, only into the box, and that's going to be a goal kick. Where are we? Carl, we need you as a player manager. Red cards don't affect you, Roy Keane style, bro. I don't think it was intentional. That tackle was a sore one, but no red needed. Absolutely, mate. My tactics would be sharp, but I'll 2-foot someone, no problem. But you see, years ago, that tackle Trossard got wouldn't have Roy Keane would have just got on with it. That is true. That is true. Right, there's a bit of fight going on in the midfield now. It looks like Spurs are going to get a free kick there with the tackle on Paulina. I was really fucking hoping Gyökeres would have been fit. Yeah, I hope I get tickets for the Arsenal game against us in the Cup. Going to be about 8,000 away allocation. Nice. 15 minutes gone. 15 minutes and 10 seconds gone. It's a free kick to Spurs. Vicario's going to take it on the halfway line. Smashes the ball up the field. Spurs managed to get the header, but Reyes managed to catch that, no problem. And Reyes looking to get rid of the ball quick, and Van der Ven runs into him. Ball to Timber on this right-hand side. He's going to go back for Zubamendi, though. Zubamendi to Rice. Rice on this right side of mid. And here's Zubamendi with the ball. Plays it to Saliba. Saliba then down the right to Timber. Timber then goes back to Saliba. It's cross to Zubamendi in the middle. And Zubamendi's just running up the field at the minute, trying going over the halfway line, gets it to Eze. So Zubamendi gets it back to Saliba. With Timber now on this right-hand side, gives it to Saka. Saka can't keep hold of it, though. Timber manages to get it. Calafiori in the middle. 1-2 with Eze, but that ball gets kicked away. Nkapi now. Nkapi's gone down. Kudos went in a bit high there with the looks of it. I'll have to see that one again. Trossard gets the cross in, and Saka gets it. Lovely bring down that was by Saka. He's getting a big fight, though, by a doggy. A doggy then goes flying down. And then everybody's arguing and they're all pushing each other about. And he's having a go at Saka and everything's going off. And, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin music's going to, the glass is going to break in a minute and Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to run out. And it's all going to kick off. Who's going to get the Stone Cold Stunner, eh? I wonder. Big up to Carl for the 5 gifted memberships. Cheers for that, matey. I'm just shocked we're all in competition still and doing well in them. And if you got a membership, make sure you say thank you to Carl, absolute legend. Matthew Bullman, DJ B, AFC Gunner FC, Cars ER, AJ the Mod. So big up to you guys. Make sure you thank Carl. And afternoon, yay, how you doing, Jez? You all right, mate? And big up, Mr. Jez. Big up, Jez. The link is there, bro. If you want to come on, I don't know if you have actually come in. No, you ain't come in. But yeah, if you want to come on or whatever, then you're more than welcome. Free kick to Arsenal with Saka. Saka puts the ball in. Oh, that's just over the bar. 18 minutes and 10 gone. Still 0-0. Arsenal had the better of it so far. It's a bit niggly, though, which is what you want to see, really. Header from Rice. Spurs could go on attack here with Udogie. He's up against Timber. He's doing all right so far, but Saka gets in there. Just hits him. Udogie goes down. Saka pulls the ball away. It's with Marino. Marino plays it back to Timber. Timber smashes it up the pitch looking for Eze, but Romero gets that on his head. And it's back to Van der Ven. Romero's got it now. Plays it back to Vicario. Vicario puts it up the middle to Kudus. And Spurs now trying to do something down the right-hand side, but the Arsenal press is quite good at the moment. And Spurs trying to get through. Richarlison goes flying in and goes flying down under a challenge from Zubamendi. 19 minutes and 10 gone. And Ibro and iCarl, and I'm looking forward to the Cup game next month, Jezza. Yeah, that should be a decent one as well. 19 minutes and 30 gone, still 0-0. A decent game, actually, for a neutral. Don't know how you guys are seeing it, but it's decent for a neutral. And Spurs get it in the box. They've got it now. Try and get it back. Gets back to Timber. Timber smashes it up the pitch looking for Trossard. He's got Jed Spence that's shepherding the ball, though. But Trossard is like all over him, but only manages to get a throw-in for Spuds. And Trossard G's the crowd up. Yeah, it's feisty, and Arteta was shouting at the fourth official. Did you see that thing what Dyche was on about yesterday? You know when Wone got that yellow card? Apparently that was because he was talking on the touchline. What's that all about? Yellow cards for that. Right, anyway, Spurs have got it back to Udogie. Eze manages to win that ball. Can't get past Kudus there, though. Kudus manages to keep the ball with all the adversity there. Udogie gets it to Richarlison, plays it down this left-hand side, but Zubamendi's got the pace on him there, gets it back to Raya. And Raya's got it now. Raya plays it out to Saliba. Saliba over to Timber on this right-hand side. Timber up the right-hand side to Saka. Saka's got it now, running back, though. He's got Van der Ven for company. Saka gets brought down. It's a free kick. Saliba now just running across the box, plays it across to Nkapi. Nkapi just walking up the field at the moment. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba then over to Timber. Timber then gives it back to Saliba. Saliba to Rice, who comes back. Rice again to Zubamendi, down the right against Timber, back to Zubamendi. Zubamendi looking for a pass, but I don't think there's anything on. Here's Rice now in the middle, in the centre circle. And Rice is just coming out of centre circle, gets over the halfway line. Timber tries a pass through to Saka, but the pass was a bit lazy, to be fair. It was out for a throw-in. 22 minutes gone, still 0-0. And the edges, arm waves are from Trossard. I don't mind it in the NLD. I hate that arm wave shit because the crowd feed off the performance. That is true. Yeah, sometimes I think they just make the rules up as they go along. And I think Charlton was better in his Watford Everton days. Injuries ain't helped him at Spurs. Yeah, I'd agree with that, actually. I don't know what it is with Spurs and the strikers nowadays, to be honest. Richarlison goes down there. Kudus has got it now on this left-hand side. Plays it into Odebert, is that? Can't get into the box. So Nkapi manages to clear it. Header from Saka, looking for Marino. Marino's going on this right-hand side. Tangle of legs. Marino goes down. Referee says nothing. Throwing to Spurs. With Van de Ven. Goes into Romero. Romero just standing there with the ball at the minute. Plays it back to Vicario. Vicario then smashes it down the right-hand side, looking for Spence. That ends up with Trossard there. Trossard trying to get through, can't, but gets a throw-in for Arsenal. Thrown out to Rice. Back with Zubimendi with Saka, Saliba. Over to Timber. Timber then back to Saliba. Saliba into Rice in the centre circle. Rice looking to Zubimendi. Plays it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi down the right to Timber. Timber then back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi back to Saliba. He's trying to come forward. Gets it to Eze in the middle. Over to Timber. It's with Saka there on this right-hand side. Saka goes for Eze. That was a bit of a weird pass. That was difficult work, that was, for Eze. And Rice has got it again now in the centre. Plays it to Zubimendi. Big press from Spurs, but Zubimendi's having a run through here down the right-hand side. Plays it back to Timber. Timber back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi across to Saliba. Saliba then back to Zubimendi. Got Timber on his right-hand side that goes for Rice in the middle. Rice then puts it through to Eze. Eze passes it back to Rice. And it's over on the left wing with Calafiori. Calafiori's going to have a bit of a run. They keep giving Eze some crazy passes. And then Jed Spence goes down. It's going to be a free kick to Spurs. But some of these passes to Eze are difficult to actually control. Did you see AFTV were fuming that Michael Oliver was the ref for his game because they think he's biased to City? It don't matter, does it? They're lost. You can't undo what happened yesterday, so... Right, I'm putting AFTV in the banned words list. Yeah. Frank getting animated there. Ball goes out to Saliba. Saliba across to Rice. Rice just moving forward, plays it down to Calafiori on this left-hand side. Played over to Trossard. Trossard does a little bit of a skill there, gets it back to Incapi. It's across to Saliba. Saliba down the right-hand side to Timber. Timber then back to Saliba. Saliba just going over the halfway line, plays it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi down to Timber. Timber again gets pressed and has to play it back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi back to Saliba. And Saliba then back to Zubimendi. Ball down the attempted through ball there from Zubimendi, but picked up by Udogie. And Spurs have got it now with Van de Ven. Van de Ven plays it back to Vicario. Vicario puts the ball to the right-hand side to Danzo. Spurs now trying to do a little bit of passing and get through. Calafiori gets in on that. Rice gets in on that, sorry. Goal kick. 26 minutes and 50 gone. Still 0-0. At the Emirates. Has a lovely ball over the top from Eze. Shot the volley from Rice. Vicario saves it well. Here's Van de Ven on this right-hand side. Plays it down into the middle, but that's picked off by Marino. Incapi, I mean. Here's Saliba. Tottenham just staying back in numbers at the moment. Plays it through to Marino, who's on this right-hand side. Marino then he's going to have to play that back to play it to Incapi. Incapi into the middle to Rice. Spurs are pushing up a little bit more, but Saliba's got the ball now. They're dropping back again. And that's into Saka. He's gone into the middle. Saka then puts it back to Saliba. Saliba across to Incapi. And Nkappi's going to look for this left-hand side, but plays it back to Saliba instead. And Saliba just walking forward, gives the ball to Eze. Eze's got a lot of pressure on him at the moment, gets it to Timber, back to Saliba. Saliba then to Nkappi. Nkappi passes it down the left to Trossard. Trossard now trying to get down the left. He's got a lot of white shirts in front of him, though. Oh, he gets it back. Bad pass, but he gets it back. Richarlison's got it now, though, trying to get through. But again, the press from Arsenal when they've got the ball is pretty decent, to be fair. And Udogie now on the right-hand side gets it to Richarlison. Goudos gets through, but he can't get past Saliba. Nkappi then gets it to Rice. Rice to Zubamendi. Zubamendi back to Nkappi. Then Nkappi across to Saliba, down this right-hand side for Timber. Timber just moving forward at the moment, looking towards Saka, but then plays it back to Saliba instead. Across to Rice. Rice has got a bit of space on this left mid side. Gets it across to Trossard on the left side. And he's up against Spence. Gets the ball through to Calafiori. Calafiori's in the box at the minute. Gets it back to Rice. Rice puts the ball in the box. That's headed away by Van der Ven. Volley was coming in from Timber, but he couldn't quite get it right. Timber's still got it. It's got a lot of pressure from Richarlison. Richarlison goes down there. Zubamendi attempts a little pass. Oh, Timber's through here, but Van der Ven gets in front of him, and Vicario manages to dive on the ball. A group of three in at least their 70s has walked in. Should I have them? Yeah. See what happens first. I don't think Tottenham have enough attacking options on the pitch to play combinations with Charleston, Odebert and Kudus, the only attackers. I think the press from Arsenal when they've got the ball is quite good as well. All over them when they've got the ball. Van der Ven is so quick. Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he, that Van der Ven? And that's a long ball over the top from Vicario. Richarlison's trying to chase it. He's having a bit of a fight with Timber at the minute, both pulling each other around. Richarlison keeps it, though. Saka gets in there to do a defensive job, gives a throw-in to Spurs. 30 minutes and 32 gone. And it's still 0-0. It's going to be a long throw from Danzo into the box. This is where the worry is with Van der Ven, but Saliba's on him at the moment. Richarlison's getting pulled around like crazy. Ball comes in. It's bouncing around in the box, but the foul there on Marino, I think. 31 minutes and 10 gone. It's out to Timber on this right-hand side. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba just running forward at the minute. Got Calafiori quite high up on this left-hand side as well. Calafiori gets the ball now. Gets it into Rice in the middle. Rice gets it back to Nkappi. Nkappi then across the field to Timber. Timber to Saliba. Saliba to Zubamendi, who's come back. And Saka's trying to make a run through the middle. Zubamendi still keeps the ball. Gets it to Marino on this right-hand side. Gets through to Saka. He's trying to get down this right. Nice little nutmeg there from Saka. Gets brought down. That's the first yellow card for Bentancur. And it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal on this right-hand side. Just outside the box. And Van der Ven's goal in the Champions League the other week when he just ran past everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Big up, Danny. How you doing, matey? All right, man. And I can see why they started Richarlison up front, because he puts himself about, hold up play, etc. Yeah, the match yesterday was fucking disgusting, says Danny. Yeah, well, I mean, I enjoyed it, mate. But, I mean, I don't know what's going on with your guys. There's no ideas at all, was he? No ideas at all whatsoever, and the defence just fell to pieces. Big up Cole. Jesus, that skill from Saka. He sent Van de Ven to Tesco, and Boris played well yesterday. Yeah, we was very good yesterday. Oh, there's a shot comes in, saved by Vicario. It's with Jed Spence now on this right-hand side, smashes it up the field, looking for Kudus, but Rice manages to get that ball down the left-hand side. And it's now with Eze doing Cappy. Calafiori now running down this left-hand side, gives it to Trossard, and then that's stopped by Paulina. And it's a Arsenal throw. Nice shot there from Saka. Nice save from Vicario as well. Gets it away from the goal, which is the main thing. Slot better be sacked tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it, mate? It's not looking good at all. I mean, I thought we was awesome. I said, like, if we weather the storm and then, like, make sure we're clinical when we get our chances, we should be all right. I don't know where that handball was, though, on Jesus. I still can't see it. Marino's in the box here. They can only get the header up in the air, though, and Vicario catches it. And Vicario with a ball now. But yeah, I can't see that handball for Jesus. I've had a look at it for so many times. There's Saka on the right-hand side, pulling it back, gives it to Timber. Timber then back down to Saka, but a dog is on him straight away. And it's going to be another throw into Arsenal. Forest played well yesterday. Slot better be sacked. Big up to Danny. Cheers, man, for that €50 super chat, mate. You're an absolute legend. Class guy, and I can understand, mate, how you feel about yesterday. I said we needed the points, and so do you. Do you think Slot will get slotted then? Let's say that. There's just no ideas, Danny. There was no ideas at all. It was insane. It was really easy to defend against yesterday. It wasn't handball, says Danny. Yeah, I knew you'd call it, right? And big up Danny, bro, and big up to you, Yeti, and big up Tony. Absolutely. And that's back to Zubamendi, into Rice in the middle, over to Saliba on this right-hand side. Saliba then has to turn back, pass it back to Nkapi. Nkapi's got in the centre circuit, plays it to the right to Saliba. Saliba then gets it to Saka. Saka into Timber. Timber now trying to find it out. Gets an out with Marino. Marino puts a nice ball into the box. Trossard gets it, and it's a goal. 1-0. Nice ball over the top there from Marino into Trossard. And Trossard looked like he'd not got it right, but manages to turn, get the shot away, and it goes into the right-hand side corner. Low right-hand side corner, and it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Trossard's the man. 36 minutes and 22 gone. 1-0 to Arsenal. Have a look at this again. Timber did really well to keep hold of that ball then. He had 4 players around him. They didn't really go to him, though. The ball over the top for Marino was absolutely beautiful. I don't know, is that... I can't really tell on that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I don't think it was. It's hard to see, really. Nice pull down, though, from Trossard. I thought he took it too far, but then just turns left foot drive, and he actually hits the defender's leg as well and goes in. Fucking get in, says Cole, and what a ball, Marino, and Trossard just has that hit factor. I've said it since he joined, absolutely, and he was well onside, says Tony. 1-0 to the Arsenal. I can never tell, bro. I can't. Honestly, I can never tell. Here's Eze coming down the middle, plays it across to Calafiori. Calafiori gets it to Trossard. Trossard then down to Calafiori on this left-hand side. Crosses, well, we'll just say crosses. Just say crosses. And that's going to be a goal kick to Spurs. Gets it all wrong there, Calafiori. 31 minutes and 55 gone. 1-0 to Arsenal. I'd say on the balance of play, that is a fair result, to be honest. Well, not result, but fair score. 38 minutes and 5 gone. And Saliba manages to kick that ball up front, gets it to Rice in the centre. Rice then plays it back to Calafiori on this left-hand side into the middle to Zubamendi. Zubamendi then just running forward, looking for Saliba, gets it to Saliba. He's got Timber in front of him, gets it to Timber now. Timber back to Saliba. Saliba across to Zubamendi. Into Rice, back to Zubamendi, back to Rice, back to Zubamendi. Over to Saliba, into Timber on this right-hand side. He puts it into Marino. Marino then plays it back to Saliba. It's over to Zubamendi. He's in the centre circle at the minute. Zubamendi's like looking for some kind of pass here. Gets it over to this left-hand side to Incapi. Incapi puts it down the left-hand side to Calafiori. He's got a lot of pressure on him, though. He gets it back to Trossard. And then Kudus manages to win the ball, gets dragged down, and that's going to be a free kick to Spurs. He was onside, great pass, great run. I said Spurs were inviting too much pressure on. And hello, mate. How you doing, Joanne? You all right? And evening, Joanne, mate. Hello, Cole, and hello, Tony. A big up to Danny, man, for calling that Jesus thing right, because I haven't heard anybody else actually call it the same way. Who's a Liverpool fan, but I knew you'd be absolutely spot on and say how it was. Saka's down there, holding his ankle. So 1-0 Arsenal, coming up to 40 minutes gone. Didn't really see what happened there because I wasn't taking much. No, this is the goal. It's a beautiful pass, isn't it? That's a beautiful pass. And that's back to Saliba. Saliba then goes back to Raya. Raya out to Saliba on this right-hand side. Saliba's just running forward. Spurs are coming right at him. Arsenal managed to get it through, though. Spurs kick the ball up in the air. That ends up with Trossard on this right-hand side. Trossard's looking for Saka, gets it to Saka. Timber's got it now on the right-hand side, gets it into the box, headed away by Spurs. Eze, he's in the box. Can Eze get something on it? Eze scores! Eze scores! It's 2-0. I said Eze was going to have a game, didn't I, the other day? 41 minutes gone. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. And I hope you're well on. Danny has had the best take on the game I've heard so far from a Liverpool fan. Yeah, same here, man. Yeah, same here. I knew he would. I knew he would do that. Been to Farm Foods today and had a nutcracker hot chocolate from Costa. And fucking yes, says Dal. Fonzie Cat just jumped off the bed when Arsenal scored. All it is what it is. And as a Dal get in, as a all right, Ogagoo. Ogagoo. And big up Dal as always. Just kept going there. That was good. Gets it in the centre. Just kept going and then just hits the shot straight through Van der Ven, straight in the net. 2-0 to Arsenal. 42 minutes gone. 2-0 to Arsenal. Vicario gets a touch on it, but it's still too much power on it, and it's in the net. 2-0. And that's pathetic defending. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? I thought Eze was going to have a good one today. I said that the other day. It's what he had for his breakfast in 2002. He had those crunching up cornflakes, and I just knew that anybody that eats crunchy nut cornflakes is going to have a good game against Spurs. And we're back on now. Spurs had the ball forward. Can't win it in the midfield at the minute. Saka gets it, puts it up in the air. Jed Spence gets that on his head. Paulina's got it now in the middle. Again, the press comes in from Marino. Marino and Paulina are having a bit of a fight going on there. Frank's looking into how we work. Tottenham shit, says Joanne. Did you fancy having bite pressure? This is what happens. Yeah, you can't, can you? You just can't. 43 minutes and 22 gone. 2-0 Arsenal on the attack again with Trossard on this left-hand side. He's got Bentancur with him. Bentancur's on a yellow card. Trossard gets it in the corner. He's trying to get it past, but he can't. And then Calafiori comes in, smashes the ball out. That's going to be a throw into Spurs. Here's the goal again. I mean, look at that. Eze just runs through everybody. There's only Van der Ven that really sort of goes in and tries to get it. Danza gets in front. They're both just getting in each other's way there. 2-0 Arsenal. And I've been asked to move out to the smoking area of the pub on account of my primal scream at Eze's finish. You're waking the OAPs up, mate. And Desi fuming, I can imagine. And Carl, well, this result helps me out. We stay fifth. Yep, absolutely. Coming up to half time now. 2-0 Arsenal. And Arsenal smashed the ball up the field looking for Trossard, but that's one thing I don't think he's ever going to do, get the ball on his head there. Kudus gets the ball into the middle, though, to Odebert. Odebert then plays it back, and then away he was doing there. Paulina goes on, tackles Marino. Gets it to Romero. Romero just running up the field at the minute. Gets it in through the middle to Bentancur. It's back to Danzo. Back to Jed Spence. And that goes all the way back to Van der Ven. He's got pressure from Saka. Gets it to Udogie. Kudos now gets it back to Van der Ven. Udogie and Timber having a bit of a wrestling match. You got him in headlock then. He's definitely going off and lol call. Yeah, the Timber Udogie thing was crazy. Look, it got him in headlock, pulls him down. Right, it's free kick to Vicario. What, Spud's actually got the free kick there? Okay. Udogie trying out his judo white belt on Timber there. He's had a big up chat. We got Cole and lol Cole. Looked like he was trying to do that one that what's her name used to do, Ronda Rousey. Right, got about 1.5 minutes left to go. Vicario smashes the ball down the pitch, looking for a Charlison. Saliba gets right over the top of him, goes all the way back through to Raya. Charlison stays down, starts arguing with a ref, and then just walks away. Balls with Raya. Raya then looking to pass, but then picks the ball up instead. And Spurs, if they're going to do anything, they're going to have to come up with something in the second half. Raya smashes the ball up the field. That should be Van der Ven's. Goes up against Marino. Van der Ven goes down. Free kick. How cold is it now, though, man? It's so cold, isn't it? Danny, you in or out blood, and you slot in or out. Dal slot booked up. He should have been sacked after Man United at home. Yeah, and North London is red. Big up to Dal, member for 6 months. Big up to you, matey. Always have my back. Same as Danny, same as Cole, same as everybody that comes in here. Absolute legends, man. Dwellers, absolute legends. That's half time, I think. Half time, 2-0 Arsenal. Got you, mate, 100. I love the cold weather. I don't. I keep having to put my heating on all the time. And I have to keep putting it on because I don't want the pipes to freeze up. Although I don't think it's actually that bad yet. It's going to get worse. It's not too bad yet, but I'm a bit nesh, to be fair. So yeah, I mean the slot. I mean he has got to go. I mean, what do you think about I mean the thing with Jota's bound to have like an after effect. I mean, I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think when you started off with Ekatike as the middle, I think he's dropped a lot since Isaac came in, personally. That's just my personal opinion. And yesterday it was just to Salah or to Gakpo, and then it was just kept outside the box most of the time. And all we did was weathered the storm, and then we just had to be clinical when we had to be, and we was. So I'm well happy with it, to be honest. I love the cold weather. Me too, Cork. And evening, mate. Big up Colin AFC. How you doing, matey? And Carl says, my worst nightmare would be somewhere like Louisiana, even though I'd love to go on account of the Cajun music and food at Dull. And evening, Colin, says Tony. So yeah, I mean, if you got rid of Slot though, Danny, who do you think would come in? Do you reckon? If you got rid of Slot, who do you think could come in? Cole, the food there is fantastic. I mean, you don't have to know that. I mean, I'm not saying you have to know that. I'm just saying, who would you like to see coming? Slot doesn't know how to play our ballers. Also, our big players got complacent. Yeah. Just seem happy to keep the possession, really. I'm back now, Yeti, mate. Big up to you, Adam. Welcome back, matey. And plus my shit French in Louisiana would make me sound like a lips to genius compared to Cajun French. I had no idea yet. Me personally, I want Ancelotti. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, that's a good call. You don't have to know. It's not this channel is not like the other one. Well, if you don't know, then you're not a real fan and all that bollocks. I don't play that game. At the end of the day, you just come up with an idea of what you'd like to see, and then it's how it goes, isn't it? Gator and Boudin and Cole. Nice. Right, so 2-0 to the Arsenal. Do we see him coming back, or do we see Arsenal just taking over this game, getting another one right after half time, and then it just moving on, because Spurs are going to have to come out now, aren't they? And that should play right into Arsenal's hands, to be fair. I'm well happy with Dyche. I like the stuff he says. I like the way he's got the team playing and everything. I mean, Murillo had an absolute game and a half. I mean, they all did, to be fair. But Murillo, I mean, scores a goal, and then basically, he stopped a lot of goals as well. His defensive work was superb as well. Absolute quality performance from all of them. It was hard to choose, to be honest. It was really hard to choose. And I think Nico Williams had Salah in his pocket quite a bit. And I think when you do that, it kind of takes away from it. Carl had venison mooding when I was there a couple of months ago. Excellent. I've never had anything like that at all, ever. The players look much more assured and happy with Dice too. Yeah, 100%. But have you seen that? Video where Morgan Gibbs White's getting asked what it's like because Dice is a manager, and he just says running, and then more running. I like the way he gets teams set up. You you got to make yourself hard to beat, aren't you? At the end of the day, and then be clinical at the other end. And we did that, but we've got to move on from that now and take on Malmo on Thursday. Take that kind of form to Europe as well, and hopefully we can get that sorted. And then we've got Brighton home, and then we've got Wolves. So we've got a decent enough running. I mean, Brighton, we do tend to beat them at the City Ground, but I mean that's not always going to be the case. So it can't be too over the top. The job's only half done. Well, not even half done, maybe a quarter done. So there's still a lot to do. They look miserable and lost with hands. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And my brother's mother-in-law makes the best damn gumbo. What's gumbo? Sounds like somebody's name off Sesame Street. I don't know what gumbo is. Educate me, mate. Tell me what gumbo is. It's like a sausage stew, Yeti. All right, that don't sound too bad, to be honest. Sounds all right. I'd love to go someday, Tony, but I'd die in the humidity. Oh, mate, same here. Same here. I'd be done. I'd be absolutely done. I would. Maka fell off a fucking cliff too. He plays like he's blind. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the one that was worrying me a little bit, to be honest, was Gakpo, because he kept getting through. He was the only one really that was really bothering me. But that Savona, I mean, he looks class as well. I mean, that finish was absolutely beautiful when Nico Williams got it through into the middle. Absolutely beautiful, and that's exactly what you've got to do. So hopefully we can get it sorted now. We're 16th, get another win. We start getting about it, depending on the other teams and what they do as well. I went to a friend's wedding in Virginia, and I had to change the clothes 4 times a day, and it was in good shape too, just not made for it. No, man, that's crazy, isn't it? Changing your clothes 4 times. Whenever I go away to like a really hot country, it normally takes me about 3 or 4 days to actually get used to it. And if you go in the swimming pool, oh man, when the sun like reflects off the water, oh man, I get burnt to shit. That's sausage and shrimp, and it's served over rice, mate. You would love it. Yeah, it sounds all right, actually. It sounds quite nice. And gumbo, yum, and jambalaya. Yeah, I thought that was, isn't that the thing that child's play? Chucky says, isn't it? Jambalaya. Or is it jambalaya? No, it's not. It's Dembala, isn't it? Dembala. Give me the power, I beg of you. Love all that Creole food. It's wonderful. And I was sweating like Keir Starmer around masculinity. Oh, my days. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dembala. Absolutely. 100%. Right, I'm just going to go and get a drink, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Facts, Tony. So happy about this match. Going to masturbate right back. Be right back, guys. And oh, mate, don't forget the lube and all that. You know, don't forget the lube and the picture of Eze. Right. Okay. So, it might be Arteta. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Right. Next episode of Welcome to Derry should be out tomorrow as well. That's got really good. That has got really good because I started like explaining the stuff that I actually want to that I'm interested in seeing and stuff like that. It's actually going the way that I wanted it to. Oh, Carl, I just watched the Prates is it Prates or whatever fight against Leon Edwards. No spoilers, but wow. In fact, there's one or two. Bo Nickel and can't remember the guy's name there. Bo Nickel and somebody. That was pretty cool as well. It's a good card, really good card. There's been some really good fights on it, actually. Excellent fights, excellent finishes as well. And big up Bargab, you all right, matey? And Fax Neri and just our Opata don't take foot off gas in the second half. Nah, you don't want to be doing that. Go for the throat now, mate. Go for the throat and like make a real big statement. That's what I'd say that you need to be doing. Big up to Pain Like Bane. How you doing, matey? Adama, good morning all. Good morning to you as well, matey. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Welcome to Derry is just, that's got really good, that has. If watch that, guys, because it's so good. I'll tell you another one to watch as well, Landman. Landman's really good. That's back on there for the second season. Written by Taylor Sheridan, who wrote Yellowstone. And Yellowstone is class. But yeah, Landman's decent. Proper good series, that is. Okay, Pa, good to see you, and hope everyone in chat are good. Absolutely, 100%. All right, we're getting ready for the second half, and I think Arsenal, as Tony has said, don't take your foot off the gas. Let's go for it. Next goal is huge. Next goal is going to be massive. And Arsenal kick off, play it back to Raya. Raya smashes it down the right-hand side, but that should be Van der Ven's, but Marino wins it. And Paulino then gets it and puts it out for a throw-in to Arsenal. Thrown down the wing to Marino. He's been quite useful today, I have to say. Yeah, he has been very useful today, and great pass as well for the goal. For one of the goals, anyway. Oh, Eze's in the box. Eze, oh my, he scored. Well, next goal is important, guys, and there's your next goal, and it's Eze. Who said to Jez the other day that I think Eze's going to have a game? I said to Jez the other day, Eze's gonna have a really good game. I've got a feeling Eze's gonna have a really good game. 3-0, guys. 3-0. Eze gets in the box again, puts it in the same corner. Straight away after half time. This could get scary. This could get nasty now. Very, very Spursy, says Adama. And there we go. 3-0 minimum scoreline versus Scum. And back in hell, how about Crystal Palace? Yeah. And get them, boys. Eze. And now go for 6. You're going to need another wank now, Dal. A lovely pass there from Timber. Timber's been really good as well. He's made a lot of the things happen today. Lovely shot there from Eze as well. Straight in the bottom corner. 3-0 to Arsenal. Straight away as well after when the second half starts. Now it's all on for Spurs now. The road to 6 is on. Yeah, hey, mate, yeah. Evening, Adama, says Cole. Spurs with the ball now, just get pressed again by Saka, and that's going to be a throw-in for Spurs. 47 minutes and 25 gone. Arsenal 3, Spurs 0. Deji must be having babies at the minute, I would imagine. And Arsenal got it again with Marino. Marino goes down. That's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. And evening call of Spurs had a shot. No, I don't think they have. No, I don't think they have. Like Jack says, it was taking on too much pressure all the time. And Arsenal managed to bag as well. And there's Arsenal again. Trossard in the box. Can't get his shot away though. Gets pressured by Jed Spence. 48 minutes and 20 gone. 3-0 Arsenal. It's into Bentancur to Romero. Romero then goes back to Vicario. Pressed by Marino. Plays it out to Romero. Romero then plays it up into Bentancur. Bentancur into the middle to Paulino. Gets it across to Jed Spence. Jed Spence has to go back to Romero. Romero running forward, press coming in from Arsenal, gets it to Xavi. Xavi's got it now on this left-hand side, gives it to Udogie. Udogie gets pressed straight away, back to Paulino, and it's to Van der Ven, into Xavi. Arsenal just back in numbers at the minute, so Spurs can't quite get through. Here's Romero, back to Jed Spence. Spence puts the ball through for Xavi. Nice run there from Xavi. And then plays it to Kudus. Kudus can't control it and goes out for a throw-in. And actually, I don't even think they have yet Adama. And Eze's missus will be getting it too later. And exactly my point, very Spursy. Yeah, they haven't offered anything really. There's absolutely been nothing offered whatsoever. Arsenal's been all over them anyway, really. Van der Ven with the header, gets it to Udogie. Udogie gets it down this left-hand side, and that's going to be Saliba. Saliba clears the ball to Timber. Timber's now got it on the line, but Spurs get it back. It's over to Xavi. Paulina gets tackled, and it's Saka with the ball now running forward. Saka goes down, but the ball falls to Zubamendi. Zubamendi gets it through to Rice. Rice gets it to Trossard. Trossard's in the box. Ball comes over. Oh, Eze just hit a Spurs player. Otherwise, that would have been right on Eze for his hat-trick. Ball gets into the box, and Zubamendi takes a shot. Slide in, though, comes from Romero. Stops the shot, and the game stops. Ross side, I think. That could have been his hat-trick there. Trossard manages to get it across. It's headed away by Romero. Otherwise, that was going to be straight on Eze's foot. 50 minutes and 50 seconds gone. 3-0 to Arsenal. Vicario with the ball. Back to kick it up the field. That goes straight to Incapi, who just smashes it down the pitch. Jed Spence is going to get that. Arsenal go towards him. Jed Spence gets it down this right-hand side, though, to Kudus. Kudus then back to Jed Spence. Jed Spence is then go back to Vicario with a pressure from Arsenal. Vicario smashes it up the field looking for Richarlison. Richarlison can't get it, ends up back with Saliba. Saliba smashes it up in the air. That's headed by Rice. It goes over to Trossard. Trossard tries to put the ball down the right-hand side. Doesn't work. Timber gets it. Eze now on the right-hand side. Gets it to Saka. Saka up against Udogie. Gets it into Timber. Timber gets the cross in, but it's stopped by a Spurs player. And Udogie gets the ball again. Xavi trying to get down this left-hand side. Again, the press from Arsenal is just immense. Timber then manages to take the ball off him, and Xavi goes flying in on Timber. And Timber's staying down, holding his ankle. And Xavi pats him on the ass. And exactly, I like Udogie's style. They've been shit and we've been decent. I pray this prick doesn't take the foot off the pedal. Yeah, he can do that, yeah. Free kick to Arsenal on the right-hand side near the touchline. Rice staying over it. He can deliver a ball big time as well, Rice, can't he? He's come on massively since he's joined Arsenal. Ball comes in from Rice, headed from Calafiori, I think. Goes over to Trossard on this left-hand side. Trossard now up against Spence. Trossard plays it back to Eze. Eze in the middle. Eze's going to have a run. Nice little ball over the top, but that's read by Romero. Kudus gets the ball, plays it down this left-hand side, looking for Odebert. Odebert's got it now. He's got Timber running straight at him. Odebert still has it though, but look at that press. He's took him down though. It's going to be a free kick. 53 minutes and 35 gone. 3-0 Arsenal. Frank's moaning at somebody. Free kick to Spurs. Xavi standing over it. Puts the ball over the top. That's headed away easily there by Zubamendi. It goes to Spence with Kudus. Kudus gets it across to Xavi. Xavi gets it over looking for Richarlison. Again, Saliba's there. Bentancur's got it. Marino just takes it off Bentancur. Saka has got it now on this right-hand side. Has to play it back, though, to Marino. Marino into Zubamendi. Zubamendi in the middle to Rice. Rice back to Zubamendi. And then Zubamendi just keeping the ball. Richarlison runs forward to him. It ends up with Rice. Rice then gets it to Incapi. Incapi puts it down the left to Calafiori. Into the middle to Zubamendi. Zubamendi just running through. He's got a fair few Spurs players on him. Richarlison goes for the lob. Oh my days! And he's scored. He's scored. He's seen Raya off his line. And Richarlison's put it in. Zubamendi kept it too long. There's two players going to him. Paulina manages to tackle Zubamendi. And then Richarlison just goes for the lob. And Raya tries to get back, but he just can't get back to it. And it's 3-1. We need a fourth at least, safety, and just to embarrass Spurs. Zubamendi, Raya, you stupid fucking wank stains. Fucking hell, bad to happen. However, Zubamendi, the fuck you doing? Yeah, there's two players going at him then. Somebody should have told him. Arsenal's got it now, though, in the Spurs box. It's with Udogie on this left-hand side. Udogie going forward at the minute, plays it to Richarlison on this left-hand side, back to Udogie, but Saliba manages to get that and stops it from going for a corner. Goal kick, 3-1, 56 minutes and 5 gone. Someone should have told him, though, there was another man coming in there, though, shouldn't they? Because Richarlison was like running after him and Paulina ran in and stopped it. Kicked up the field by Raya. That's headed by Saka to Marino. Marino's got it now on this right-hand side, running through. Tries to play a pass to Saka, but that's cut out easily by Van der Ven. And Spurs now trying to get down the left. They've got a throw in. With Van der Ven, that's back to Vicario. Vicario just walking forward now. Stops, foot on the ball, and then kicks the ball up the field. Looking for Richarlison again. Richarlison manages to get it, gets it over to Kudus. He's fighting with Calafiori. Arsenal managed to win it, though, with Marino in the centre. Paulina again gets the tackle in to stop it. And then Arsenal managed to get the ball forward, but that's Van der Ven's going to head that back to Vicario. Zoomy Scooby-Doo, Mendy should have released the ball early. If in doubt, kick it out and all. Yeah, absolutely. See if Spurs were awake from the second half whistle and didn't concede early, it would have been a different game. Yeah. Here's Marino again, just keeping hold of the ball, plays it back to Saliba. To Calafiori. Calafiori then just puts it over the top and gives a throw-in away to Spurs. Look to be in a bit of a panic at the minute. Van der Ven getting over to Romero. Romero's got the ball now, plays it into Bentancur. Bentancur runs forward, plays it to Jed Spence on the right-hand side. Spence tries to put it over. Calafiori gets his head onto it. And Cappy's got it now with pressure from Richarlison. Gets it to Trossard. Trossard smashes it up the field. And then Saliba smashes it up the field from the clearance. Trossard gets the ball now on this left-hand side. He's got Jed Spence piling forward to him, though. And Jed Spence manages to get him out of the way for a goal kick. That ain't a foul, man, says Jack. Freddie's just had a humongous shit and it stinks like fuck. Here's Vicario messing around a bit there, man. They managed to get the ball out though, and it's your dog in there on the left hand side. There's a fair bit of space. Eze's running towards him. He gets it to Odebert. Odebert gets it into the box. That's nicely diving, headed away by Incapi. Paulina goes flying in for the tackle, and it's with Xavi now. Xavi in the box, trying to work his way through, and didn't manage to get a corner. It's going to be a goal kick. They've got a bit of a head of steam up, though, at the moment. 59 minutes and 55 gone. I think you're right on that one, Carl. I think you do need that fourth goal now. Rhea smashes the ball up the field looking for Saka, but Van der Ven wins that every day. And Saka's got it again now. That's back to Saliba with Rice. Back to Saliba. Saliba then to Incapi. Incapi then left foot drive over the top looking for Trossard. Trossard manages to get his foot on it, but ends up with Zubamendi on this left-hand side. Jed Spence goes in with a tackle and takes out Zubamendi, but gets the ball. Romero passes it forward on this right-hand side to Paulina, into Kudus. Kudus has got it now. He's got red, white shirts all over him, but he's keeping running through, and he's trying to get past Eze. Eze manages to do well to get the ball, and then everybody's flying all over the place, and everyone's flying on the floor. Now we're having the pushing session. 61 minutes gone, 3-1 to Arsenal. More of a game for a neutral now, but not sure about your guys. Spurs for years and years have always had a soft underbelly. Yeah, as Conte said, it's the history of the Tottenham. Yeah. And something needs to clatter into you, doggy, and shut him the fuck up. And he should have been dealt with the first half, but no. Right, Raya with a free kick. Smashes it up the pitch looking for Trossard. Trossard manages to get it. He's got pressure from Jed Spence at the moment. Spence manages to kick the ball out. It's thrown to Arsenal. Arteta's clapping on the touchline. Getting told off, I think. I don't know what's going on here. He's getting told off anyway. But free kick to Arsenal. Rice on it. Lifts the ball over into the box. That's a nice free kick. Vicario has to push it away. Eze's got it. Saliba. Incapi can't get the cross for the corner. Well, they should. Well, they didn't get the corner. Yeah, it must have bounced back off him. Arteta cosplaying Pep. Yeah. And Spurs making 2 substitutions now. Like Saw and Kolo Muani. That's back to Vicario. Vicario then puts it into the middle to Xavi. Vicario's got it now. Don't look like he knows what to do. He smashes it up the field with his left foot. And that's one in the air by Incapi. And that's over to Van der Ven and all the way back to Vicario again. Rolled out to Romero into Jed Spence. Jed Spence then gets it through to Paulino. Lovely turn there from Paulino. Gets it to Richarlison over to Xavi. Xavi then gets it to Udogie. And then it's on this left-hand side with Odebert going up against Timber. Gets it back to Xavi. Xavi's going to have a shot, but that's easy. Easy dinner for Raya. Easy dinner. Now it's with Saliba, plays it back to Raya. Raya's getting pressured by Richarlison, smashes the ball up the field for Saka. Nice. I don't know what that was for. Saka's been a passenger all game. Yeah, that Udogie's been all over him, hasn't he? Over to Van der Ven. Van der Ven gets it down the left-hand side now to Odebert. Odebert's running forward. Gets it to Xavi. Arsenal just pressing at the moment. Back to Van der Ven. It's over to Romero. Romero then to Jed Spence. Jed Spence into Kudus. Kudus gets it to Paulino. Back to Jed Spence. Across to Romero. With Van der Ven just coming over the halfway line, gives it to Paulino, back to Van der Ven, then Van der Ven to Romero. And Romero gives it to Bentancur. Bentancur to Jed Spence. Arsenal just come in on the press with Trossard. And ends up being a throw-in to Spurs. Or to Arsenal even. And the substitutions are going to take place now. Saul's got a fake plastic beard on, I think. Then all that's all about. Looks like Hannibal Lecter. He's got an Hannibal Lecter mask on. Overrated captain. What the fuck is Kolo Muani wearing on his chin? Is that who it is? I thought that was so. Chin looking like Bane off Timu. Yeah. Our boy looked like the Hannibal Lecter thing without the grill. Here's Marino, plays it into Saka. Saka's in the box, but can't get round Van der Ven or Udogie. It's now we saw with Udogie. Saka goes towards him. Udogie goes down. back to Van der Ven, over to Romero. 66 minutes and 40 gone. Next goal could be huge, and this is over to Jed Spence. Jed Spence has to go back, though, to Romero. Then Romero goes back to Vicario. Vicario smashes it down the pitch, looking for Richarlison. But again, Incapi does a good job on him. He's not looked bad at all, to be honest, that Incapi at the moment. And Paulina now fighting for the ball. Kudus manages to get it, and referee stops the game. That's his Hawking mask. Auditioning for Slipknot after the game. Absolutely. That's over towards Saka, but your dog is the first one to it. Eze manages to win the ball in the centre, though, gets it back to Saliba. Saliba tries to play it down the right, gets it to Timber. With Eze now running into the middle. Gets it down the right-hand side to Timber. Timber pulls it back, tries to find Saka, gets the ball back from the rebound, gets it over to Eze in the middle. Everybody's going into Eze. Paulina's coming off with the ball now. Gets it to Xavi. Paulina's going down the left-hand side. Plays it into the box to Richarlison. It's now with Paulina. Puts the cross into the box, and that's well over the top. No go. The time's going slow, though, isn't it? The time's going slow. 68 minutes and 35 gone. Yeah, Incapi has been decent so far. Yeah, I would say so. And yet, am I mad, or has your fan spontaneously turned on again? Nah, mate. Nah, it's not on at the minute. Why is the audio gone again? I mean, what you might be able to hear him scratching that neck collar. You mean that? That's him scratching his neck collar. Tries to scratch his ears, but he's got a neck collar on, and you don't realise. So, his elbow goes in there by Marino, by Van der Ven. I mean, Van der Ven gets a yellow. I think Van der Ven's got the yellow, or has Marino got the yellow? I don't know what's going on there. You see what's going on? You can hear it. I can't. Yeah, am I mad? No, audio's fine. Okay, it's Freddie scratching. Yeah, he keeps trying to scratch his ears, but you don't realise he's got this head thing on. I have to keep it on, because if I don't, he just rips himself up again all the time. I don't want him to have it on, but always Spurs in now with Saul. Can't get through, though. Calafiori comes in with a tackle. Ball goes over the top. Romero heads the ball back. Saul tries to win it in the air, but he can't. And that's going to be a free kick, Arsenal. Poor Freddie says Romero yellow on my end. Was it Romero, was it? I couldn't tell, because if I'm reading the chat and that, I all of a sudden just see a yellow card. So Marino must have been arguing about the Van der Ven elbow, then I take it. And that's up for Arsenal now in the box, as they can't win it, though. Spurs trying to win it. Saka's got it on the outside. Plays a shot, and that's a save from Vicario. It's going to be a corner. Saka just turns and shoots. Good shot, to be fair. Vicario's got it covered, though. Look at that. It's a nice curl on that. Definitely going in, so good save. I'd take it off. The thing is, he's got there's something in his ears. He's got something that keeps itching in his ears. I don't know what the hell's going on there. I've got to go back to the PDSA on the 27th anyway, so I'll have a word with them, see if they can sort something. But you can see it's doing his head in because his head's just like that all the time, you know. So something's doing his head in there. Hopefully we manage to get it sorted. Here's Trossard. Trossard gets it down the wing to Rice. Rice is up against Paulina, plays it into the middle. Can't get it through though, but Zubamendi's got it at the minute. Referee's in the way. Trossard plays it against a Tottenham player, and that's going to be a corner Arsenal. 72 minutes and 50 gone. Wow, 71 minutes in and Starboy actually does something. Yeah. Rice with a corner. Lovely corner as well. Oh, it's not... I think it was Timber. Got it on his head, but it sort of went in front of the goal instead. Eze's running back now, doing a defensive job. Gets it back to Raya. Raya then gives it back to Eze on this right-hand side. Eze puts it across to Rice. Spurs win it then. Timber's got it now. Plays it to Saka. Saka's got it. Plays it into Marino. Marino can't get it through. Ends up with Xavi. Xavi now running forward. Goes past Saka and Marino. And Yabi's still got it, gets it to Kudus. Kudus puts the ball in the box. Easy catch there for Raya. Raya then chucks the ball out straight to Kudus. And it's now with Jed Spence. Jed Spence gets the ball into the box, cleared by Arsenal though, but that's going to be a throw into Spurs. Saliba and Richarlison having a bit of a push around and stuff. $73 even. Why is Rice not is this team's captain? Yeah, and I'd pay money to have a crack at Richarlison. What a loathsome prick. Yeah, and why hadn't Saka been subbed and Richarlison? Throwing to Spurs with Jed Spence, throws it back to Romero. Romero then back to Vicario. Arsenal pushing forward, gets it to Saw, to Romero, back to Vicario. Vicario then smashes it up the pitch, looking for Richarlison again, and Nkappi's there straight away, gets the ball, gets it through to Trossard there, Marino. Marino gets it through to Eze. Eze, get in! I told you he was going to have a game. I told you he was going to have one today. 4-1. 4-1 to Arsenal. Eze with the hat-trick. Hat-trick Eze, yeah. Said he was going to have one today. With you on that call, love to crack that pigeon just once. And hat-trick Eze, get in, you fucking spud scum rat bastards. And hat-trick, absolutely. Absolutely. I had a feeling he was going to have a good one today. Good from Trossard there, though. I mean, lovely shot as well. Lovely finish from Eze. Your doggy goes flying in, but he gets nowhere near. It's a battering, mate. It's a battering. And your doggy doing a karate. Yeah. Eze's a beast. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely feels at home now. And let's get a fifth, says Tony. 77 minutes and 10 seconds gone. 4-1 to the Arsenal. Madueke's coming on now for Trossard. Kudus has gone off as well. I don't know who. Jed Spencer's going off as well. Pedro Porro's coming on. And Brennan Johnson. That's back to Vicario. Vicario smashes it up the field. Looking for your doggy. Your doggy gets it, goes to Rice. Rice smashes it up the pitch. Looking for Saka. Well, that's going to go. No, it's not going to go out. Van der Ven now with a ball up against Marino. Gets it to Saka. Saka's free here. He's free if he gets the right pass. It's with Eze again. Good save there from Vicario. And then smashed away by Van der Ven. And Spurs can't keep it in play. Good shot and save there from Vicario. From Eze again. He's on one now, mate. He's on one. Paul Trossard, leave on Saka. Saka offered nothing all day. What the fuck? Yeah. And it's Zubamendi to Rice. Rice gets it into Sarr, though. And Berg. No, it's not Bergwell, is it? That's for Richarlison. Back to Rice. Rice now trying to get it through to Eze. Can't get it through to him, though. It's with Richarlison and Xavi now on this left-hand side. All red and white shirts back at the minute. Xavi's going to have a strike wide. 79 minutes and 15 gone. 4-1 to Arsenal. And he's hungry, love it. And Eze lol says Oregon Goon. And first NLD hat-trick since 1978. Crazy. Here's Porro, plays it into Xavi. Xavi then back to Romero. Romero just walking forward to Paulina. Paulina into the middle to Xavi. Xavi then over to the left-hand side for Udogie. I bet Deji's absolutely screwing. Here's Sarr on this left-hand side going up against Saliba. Saliba does his job well again. Corner Spurs. $80 minutes and 34 gone. Corner Spurs. Ass kicking. Yup, Frank Stilton. I want two more at Dal. Me too, Rossi. Deji checking into an asylum. Bet he is. Oh, I bet he is. Here's Porro going down this right-hand side. He's got a lot of space here. He can't get it past Eze, though. He's having a game now. And Eze just smashes it down the pitch all the way to Vicario. And Vicario just walks forward with a ball. Plays it over to this left-hand side. But that's Timbers. And Saka's now got it in the middle. Saka's now running through down the middle. Plays it through to Madueke. Madueke's up against Porro. He's got the pace. Can't get the cross, though. Porro gets the tackle in. And it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. $81 minutes and 43 gone. 4-1 to Arsenal at the Emirates. Got to say deserved as well. And I bet expressions is on it. Oh yeah, I bet he is as well. Yeah, Madueke has predicted 0 brains in the final third. And only Yup has the pace, and that's about it. We got to spare a thought for Dal though. He's got to have 3 wanks now. Unless he, I mean, if he's going to go per goal, then that's 4. Corner comes in from Arsenal, headed away by Spurs, though, by Brennan Johnson. Rice gets it back into the box. That's headed away. It's all over the place in the box at the minute. Van der Ven manages to head the ball away, gets it to Johnson. Johnson smashes it up the field, looking for Saw, and Marino just heads the ball out. Saliba even. I think he's done all right today as well, hasn't he? Marino, I'd say. Back with Paulina. Paulina trying to get through. Richarlison gets pulled down and Rice can't control it. Gets pushed and it's going to be a throw-in. $83 minutes and 22 gone. 4-1 to the Arsenal. And as the pace, and that's about it. I'll just join chat and you say that hat-trick of wank. Yeah, you legend. How you doing, Steph? You all right? Right, Spurs trying to get it now. Rice manages to win it though. He's got it to Madueke. Madueke kicks it in front of him, but he's no way going to get to that afterwards. Danny laughing. Big up Steph says, goal. Back with Spurs now. Paulina plays it back to Vicario. Vicario then out to Saw, to Romero, over to Porro. Porro smashes it down this right-hand side. Should be all right there, to be honest. Offside anyway, looks on it. 84 minutes and 30 gone. Chuck Dowman on. Big up Stephanie, big up Carl, happy buddy, happy and yeah, yo Danny. 1 year is coming on that. Ball thrown in by Arsenal, kicked up the field by Porro. Richarlison's trying to win it, only gets it to Rice though. Rice has got it now on this left-hand side, gives it to Madueke. Madueke to Calafiori. Pass from Calafiori's just too much weight on it, and Rice can't keep it in. Thrown to Spurs. Jokerez is watching in the crowd. And that's with Spurs now on this left-hand side with Udogie. Udogie gets it across to Saw. Saw trying to run through, but Timber takes the ball off him. Timber now flying down the middle. He's got Marino in front of him. Tackle comes in, though. Gets it to Porro. Porro then fires it up to Xavi. Xavi's in the middle of the field at the minute. He's got Rice. Oh, Rice just pulls his foot across and takes out Xavi, and now we're going. Porro's going with Rice. Here we go, guys. It's going off. Raya comes out there as well. Everybody's like joining in with each other. It's a dance off. It's become a dance off. They all got their handbags. Now the yellow cards are coming out. Don't know who's getting one yet. Buzzing matey at Stephanie. Yep, blood him into an NLD win as he was relishing this fixture, call me thinks, and crack him. Now it's a derby. Exactly, Steph showing over goal. What's up? Match abandoned, points deduction incoming. It does make me laugh when they start doing that. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like the game all of a sudden becomes Strictly Come Dancing. Marino's off now. Mosquera's coming on, and 1 year is coming on as well. Incapi's going off. He's done all right. Looks decent, to be honest. Proper clad with Charlison, isn't he? I hate him at Danny, and Declan, my captain. Absolutely. $87 minutes and 50 gone now. 4-1 to the Arsenal. That's Spurs end, isn't it? There's hardly anybody there. Is that Spurs end? I think it is, isn't it? Ball's in the air at the minute. Zubamendi gets it, tries to get over the top, but Udogie manages to head the ball away. And Wangieri now in his first bit of action against Udogie. Udogie gets it out to Paulino, smashed up the right-hand side, but Calafiori's going to get that easily. Played into the middle, and that's going to go all the way back to Raya from Zubamendi. It's with Mosquera now on this right-hand side. Calafiori gets it to Rice. Rice running back, gets it back to Mosquera. Mosquera tries to put the ball up the field. Calafiori manages to win it, though. And Mosquera's got it now. Plays it back to Raya. Raya smashes the ball out into touch for a throw-in. It's all they can do nowadays for a punch in the modern game. Your career's over, sadly. That is true. Incapi was massive today. Yeah, absolutely. I bet Pep is regretting that comment the other day. The title race starts now. Fire drill in the visitors section. Yo, Tony, what a game this is, Yeti, mate. Yeah, it has been a good one, actually, for a neutral. Yo, Steph, yo, Dal, and yo, Adam. It's with Van der Ven across to Romero. Romero then tries to put the ball down the field, but it's taken up by Madueke. Madueke's got it now in the centre. Plays it across to Timber. Timber to Saka. Saka now on this right-hand side. Tries to play it into Madueke, but Sarr takes that away. With Xabi now, he's got pressure from Zubamendi, though. Xabi, and the tackle comes in from Zubamendi, takes the ball off him, gets it back to Saka. Saka to Eze in the middle. Eze's little bit of turn skill there. And Paulino then goes flying in with a tackle. Eze gets the ball back. And Eze drops it to Rice. Rice then drops it back to Eze. Eze then drops it back to Mosquera. And Mosquera across to Saliba. About 3.5 minutes left to go of injury time. And is Zubamendi. Zubamendi into Calafiori to Eze on this right-hand side. It's back to Zubamendi. Into Rice. Rice then plays it right over to the opposite side to Madueke. It's on the right-hand side now with Madueke up against Udogie. He's trying to run past everybody. He can't. He has to play it back to Rice, and then he goes flying on the floor. What is that thing on his chin, man? What is that all about? Steph, fabulous weekend of football. Oh, yes, absolutely. Steph as a man of the match. And Steph, you okay? Best win of that dirtbag Arteta reign. And Eze taking the piss. Love it. Yeah, Calafiori's going off now for Miles Lewis Skelly. Or just Lewis Skelly. I don't have to say Miles, do I, really? There's only one, so... right, so 91 minutes and 55 gone. 2 minutes left to go. Arsenal with a free kick on this right-hand side. Saka standing over it with Madueke. Take it short to Madueke. Saka gets through on this right-hand side, gets the ball into the box, but that comes out to Xavi. And he ends up with Zubamendi. Then Zubamendi plays it back to Raya. And Raya's got the ball at his feet now. Just smashes it down the pitch. Looking for Timber. Timber wins it. Madueke gets it in the centre. Tries to play it back to Timber, but can't. Wanyeri's got it now. Plays it into Timber. Timber's got it now, just running around, keeping hold of the ball, basically. And that's going to be a throw-in. Rice with the ball now on the right-hand side. Spurs not going towards him, so he's just keeping the ball, basically. Gets it across to Lewis Skelly. Skelly then across to Eze. Eze drops it back to Saliba. Saliba across to Rice. There's about 50 seconds or whatever left to go now. Balls with Mosquera. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba over to Rice. Rice just pushes the ball forward. Nobody's going anywhere near him, so he's just keeping it and just walking around with the ball. Gives it to Zubamendi. Back to Rice. Timber. Timber tries to get it through the middle. Your doggy gets it. Kick it against their own player. Spurs now keeping the ball a little bit. It's a bit late, but Xavi can't get through, though. That's a press there from Timber to win the ball. And Xavi's got it at the minute. Paulina plays it back to Romero. Whistle's going to go any minute now. Over to Porro, and the whistle's gone, I think. Yeah, that's it. That's it. 4-1 to Arsenal. Like I said, it's in your hands. It's in your hands. And you've just got to keep doing this, haven't you, basically? So Moani landed at Tottenham. Boy, his career went to shit. It has, hasn't it? Yeah. Aside from Eze, who has to be awarded man of the match, mine is Timber yet again. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that, to be honest. I think Eze, because he got his hat-trick and he finished it really well. But yeah, Timber was the one that stood out for me on the opposite side of it. But yeah, I'd say Eze. Going to check on Dadge's mental state and all facts, Danny, and well done, lads. Absolutely. Great win. Won it with authority as well, really. Won it with absolute authority. Excellent win for Arsenal. That keeps them right at the top. And that's what you've got to keep doing, and it's yours. It's got to keep doing it. That's all. Right. So that's not been updated, has it? 29 points for Arsenal. Next down is Chelsea with 23 points. And then you got Man City with 22, Aston Villa with 21, and Crystal Palace with 20. Interesting, though. Interesting. We'll have to wait and see kind of how it's going to go, but very, very interesting. It's a good game, actually. Well, it was actually a good game. I enjoyed it quite a lot, to be fair. And I'm glad Eze's starting to get himself together as well, because he is a cracking player. Gyökeres must be looking at it thinking that should have been me. That should have been me. But if you're out, aren't you? There's nothing you can do about that. But yeah, 4-1 to Arsenal. Nice one, guys. Been a really good weekend of football for myself and you guys. And Palace as well, of course. And sorry, Liverpool, but you know, it is what it is. And right, guys, I'm out of here. So take it easy. Cheers for the support as always. Yeah. Like I say, it's all in Arsenal's hands now. They've just got to keep doing what they're doing. and there could be a possible big win coming at some point. Still early days yet, though. Let's not get carried away. They've got to keep it going at the end of the day. Brilliant. However, Madueke's return has been worried since his cameo. He lost the ball every single time, and I know he'll take Trossard's spot. Yeah, stadium is on fire, says Dal. Take care, mate. Have a good evening. Yeah, and the rest of you guys, have a great evening. And I'll catch you all later. As always, guys, keep it real, keep it yay. And I shall see you all later. Tatty fucking bye.